Delisting on a major crypto exchange like Coinbase is terrible news for any crypto project out there, and I don't think I need to explain to you why. Satoshi Kusama makes huge moves behind the scenes to keep Shiba Inu community engaged. Huge things are on the horizon for Shiba Inu. But Coinbase news from today? This is definitely a terrible thing. Whales are acting crazier than they ever did, as it is literally impossible to predict how the market will behave now. But what am I even talking about? Well, let me explain. Disclaimer. This morning, something unexpected happened in the crypto world. Bitstamp, one of the major exchanges, made a bold move with a new post on X titled Shiba Inu Spotlight. What's interesting is how they presented Shiba Inu between two bright stars, sparking speculation that they might be hinting at Shiba Inu as a standout coin. In the post, Bitstamp highlighted Shiba Inu's transformation from being seen as just a meme coin to one with real utility. They also gave a nod to the recently introduced game, Shiboshi Rush, which is part of Shiba Inu's growing ecosystem. What makes this news even more fascinating is that it comes at a time when people started to wonder if exchanges were pulling back from Shiba Inu, especially after OKX. One of the world's biggest crypto exchanges, delisted Leash, another token from the Shiba Inu ecosystem. This delisting made some think that exchanges were losing interest in Shiba Inu and its ecosystem as a whole. It's understandable why these rumors started, but Bitstamp's positive shoutout today shows the opposite. Exchanges are still very much behind Shiba Inu. The truth is, coins like Shiba Inu generate a lot of trading volume, and that means exchanges make money from the fees. As long as there's a big community trading Shiba Inu, it's hard to imagine exchanges completely turning away from it. Shiba Inu remains profitable for them, and that's a big reason why exchanges like Bitstamp continue to promote it. But here's the thing, Bitstamp's sudden mention of Shiba Inu is not random. It looks like they might be trying to grab the attention of the Shiba Inu community, pushing them to use Bitstamp instead of other exchanges. And it makes sense because there are some major things lined up for Shiba Inu very soon. The mysterious Shiba Inu leader, known in the community as Satoshi Kusama, just made a big move that caught everyone's eye. His ex-bio, which has mostly been blank, now reads, Shiba Vision of Shiba Inu creator Ryoshi, is set to make history in Thailand. Join the movement. This is essentially an invitation to the upcoming Shiba event in Bangkok this November. But what really got the Shiba Inu army talking was the mention of Ryoshi, the original Shiba Inu founder. Kusama tied this event directly to Ryoshi's vision, signaling that it's going to be a historic moment for Shiba Inu. Earlier this week, Kusama even endorsed ShibaCon in an X post, sharing the official Shiba Inu account's tweet about the event. ShibaCon, taking place from November 7th to 17th, will be packed with keynote speakers from the blockchain and Web3 world, giving the community a chance to discuss all the latest trends and, of course, network. It's a huge moment for the Shiba Inu community, with many excited to attend or, at least, keep up with the event's reports. And the buzz around ShibaCon is so big that some are even speculating there could be major partnerships forming, especially among the top meme coins. Just imagine how huge that could be. If the biggest meme coins in crypto, like Shiba Inu, teamed up, it would create massive momentum in the market. These coins all have strong communities, and by working together, they could push the boundaries of what meme coins can achieve. It would benefit everyone, from exchanges, who would see higher trading volumes, to everyday holders who would benefit from the excitement and price surges. Plus, partnerships could expand the use cases of these coins, giving them even more utility, and helping them shake off the meme label for good. This kind of collaboration would definitely push the whole space forward. But here's something interesting. INTU block data shows a sharp decline in large Shiba Inu transactions. Over the past week, only 129 large transactions were recorded, which is a big drop compared to the 7-day peak of 383 transactions that took place on October 1. This shows a noticeable slowdown in whale activity when it comes to Shiba Inu. Meanwhile, there's another analysis floating around, and it's saying something completely different. A Twitter post claimed whales are buying altcoins and that there's a big spike in limit buy orders for altcoins, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. The post suggests strong buys are being set up. What's crazy is that these two analyses seem to contradict each other. On one hand, we have data showing a drop in large Shiba Inu transactions, and on the other, we're hearing that whales are preparing to buy up altcoins. It doesn't really add up, which highlights just how uncertain the current market situation is. Nobody can say for sure what's really going on. This kind of market uncertainty can be really frustrating because investors rely on data like large transactions to make predictions and adjust their strategies. When the data is unclear or conflicting, it becomes almost impossible to get a clear picture of the market's direction. People end up second-guessing every move, which can lead to hesitation and missed opportunities. And all this uncertainty? Well, it's been stirred up by some breaking news from Coinbase. In a bid to comply with the EU's new markets in crypto assets, MiCA regulation, Coinbase has hinted at plans to delist certain stablecoins. According to a Bloomberg report, any stablecoins that don't meet these regulations will only be available on the exchange in the European Economic Area until the end of this year. At first glance, this might not seem like breaking news, especially for Sheba Inu holders. Stablecoins and Shiba Inu are two different things, right? But in reality, when we started digging deeper into this news, we found that this is a very big deal, and it's bad news for the Shiba Inu community. A Coinbase spokesperson mentioned that this decision is part of the exchange's global commitment to ensuring regulatory compliance. While Coinbase hasn't officially identified which stablecoins it plans to remove, it's worth noting that Tether has yet to comply with MiCA regulations. Paulo Arduino, the CEO of Tether, has expressed serious concerns about MiCA, suggesting that the new rules could create a systemic risk for both stablecoins and the broader banking system. One of the key regulations requires that at least 60% of stablecoin reserves be held in EU bank accounts. But Arduino raised a critical issue. EU cash deposits are insured only up to $100,000, which is far too little for a stablecoin issuer as large as Tether. On top of that, to operate in the European Economic Area, stablecoins need an e-money license from at least one EU member state. So this makes it highly likely that USDT will be removed from Coinbase in the European Economic Area and replaced by some other competitors. And well, this rule might seem fair on the surface. After all, requiring stablecoins to hold reserves in EU banks ensures some level of financial security and keeps these companies accountable. But if stablecoin reserves aren't fully protected or insured, this poses a serious risk. Large-scale issuers like Tether could lose massive amounts of money if something goes wrong, which could have ripple effects on the broader economy. So, while the rule makes sense in terms of regulation, if it's not handled properly, it could cause more harm than good. For the crypto community, this is crazy news. Tether is one of the biggest players in the stablecoin space, and its delisting from Coinbase could shake up the entire market. It's highly unlikely that Tether will comply with these regulations. Following such strict rules would involve moving large sums of reserves into EU banks. And as Arduino pointed out, the insurance simply isn't enough to justify it. The only way Tether might stick around in Europe is if they launch a new stablecoin that meets MiCA requirements. But that would be a huge undertaking. And this delisting is particularly bad news for Shiba Inu. USDT drives a lot of liquidity into Shiba Inu trading. And if Tether is pulled from Coinbase, it could create a liquidity crunch. Trading volumes could drop significantly, and price fluctuations could become more extreme. And this chaos might only be the beginning. If liquidity dries up and trading becomes more difficult, it could trigger even bigger problems, leading to a ripple effect that impacts the entire Shiba Inu ecosystem, and potentially, much more of the crypto market. But what is your opinion on that? Comment down below. I'd be eager to read your opinion. If you are curious to find more, then make sure to click on one of the videos you see on the screen and with that we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, please like this video and don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm.